This is so awkward. I can only imagine what this is in post. I'm with
Vsauce, Michael here.
Oh shit! It's build time, boys. Alright, Mr. Sir. So, why do you want a computer? Why'd you come to me?
Because you specialize in computers. The console is ass cheeks, bro.
Yeah, I was immediately just like, all right, yeah, like, what will we be doing with it? What's your budget? Because those are like the big two questions. So what was the budget originally?
500, almost pushing 6.
Yeah, and then I was sort of maybe recommending a little more, or I was pushing it to like the number, like right over 6, just to get everything in there. And then in the part list, which I made a new version of, it'll be down in the description below. As you can see, it's like, what, 1,300 now after the 2 monitors. Just the PC hardware in front of us here is about $1,000 or just under $1,000 USD. So, can you walk me through everything we have here? Do you know what any of this is?
Not at all, my guy.
Oh my god. So I'll name off everything then, since you've tried. We have a 1070 we got on eBay for about 180 bucks, maybe closer to 100 after tax and all that. You can get them for a little bit cheaper, but that's still a pretty good deal for a graphics card. They're finally coming down in price. For the processor, we have an Alder Lake Intel Core i3-12100F. So this one does not have integrated graphics. Look how large that IHS is. I've not actually held one of these in person. So it's a 4-core 8-thread. You know, the i3s are the new i7s, you know what I'm saying? Well, this is faster than my processor, the 4790K, which is pretty funny. Years ago, I defended the i3, and now look at it. We have 16 gigs of Corsair DDR4 3200 megahertz Vengeance RGB Pro SL. This is beautiful RGB memory. He kind of wanted RGB. And also kind of went for a white theme, which is pretty cool, white and black. We've got a WD Blue NVMe SSD, the SN570, a 2 terabyte. This is the only bit of storage in the computer. He can upgrade to hard drives later, or more as solid state storage. But this would be more than enough to get started. For the motherboard is an ASRock H670 PG Riptide. So this is the LGA 1700. It has Polychrome Sync, which is ASRock's RGB software. EVGA 650GA Supernova, fully modular, 80 plus gold, solid unit. And lastly, right here, we have some up here fans. They're on the cheaper end. I think it was like 50 bucks for 5 fans. They have a little controller here. And lastly, for the case, NZXT. I almost said S340. Isn't that funny? Maybe not to you, but I've used the S340 several times. This is the same tried and true design, just a solid metal box with the nice little basement for the power supply to go in. Ooh, or tempered glass side panel. So it's got a USB, I guess they're both 3.1 or 3, I know, they're 3.2, Gen 2, by 2. I hate USB's naming. Whatever it is, it's the new faster one. It only comes with 2 120mm fans. We'll be replacing all of those with those up here fans. I think this will be one of the better looking computers I've done, especially in a while. So how about we get started? So what we're gonna do first is, before we put everything in the case, we're gonna boot it up outside of the case, just to make sure everything works. Because something could just not work here and we don't have anything. That would suck. Okay, well this is obviously mine. I have one more.
Oh, that's an official stubby.
Just in case. It's efficient, alright? All you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Well, any size will do. Typically a longer one, actually. The longer one can really come in handy. Magnetic parts tray, just to throw your screws in there and whatever. And last 2 optional tools. Get a little pair of toenail clippers for your zip ties once you're done getting cables in place. And our cooler, since we're not using an aftermarket cooler, we're just using the one that comes in the box here, which is very solid and good enough. Beyond that, here's some Arctic MX4 thermal paste. If you're looking for thermal paste, do buy this stuff. It's really great. Link in description. Thank you, Arctic. Kind of sponsored, but not really. So these 3 items, this is what you have. This is what you have to work with. What do you do? That's for when we install it in the case. First thing, thank you, ASRock, for not just giving us a plain old silver or IO shield. Thank you for having the balls, I guess.
I think we may need this.
Oh, if only you knew.
All right.
Download the latest drivers. You may or may not need that manual.
Bro, you're gonna burn this if I let you touch it, bro. Don't touch my manual, man. Don't touch the manual, man.
Whoa, why would they do this? They gave us 4 baggies with 1 screw each. What is wrong with them? We'll go ahead and lay this on the motherboard box itself.
Smells like cheese.
What? Oh, that is a sick board. This looks so clean. That new motherboard smell. Oh, the board looks a little bent. USB 3.0, 4 of them, and then just 2 USB 2.0 ports with, I'll have to double check the speed of this, but it's at least gigabit. If it's 2.5, that'd be pretty epic. So here we have MOSFETs, or this is the cooling for if, you can't even overclock on this chipset, I don't think. Put in a correction if I'm wrong.
You cannot.
Usually the Z series boards, this is an H series board, H670. So you need a Z6, I think it's just Z690, might be Z670. But you need one of those boards to overclock your K-SKU processor. This is an F-SKU, so it does not have integrated graphics. You need a K-SKU, you have neither of those. So I don't know why the cooling is so beefy. Maybe because just the power delivery, like if you were to put in a 9.9 that couldn't be overclocked. This is all the power delivery for the processor. These will get hot as long as you have just ambient airflow. They're good enough. Oh, another cool thing, moving to the opposite side of the board. This is your audio ports. You would plug your speakers into that green one, and then a microphone in the red one. Blue one, no one knows what that does. Just kidding, I don't know what that does. All right. That is enough rundown of the board. I just really wanted to explain everything. I didn't explain everything though, but that's all I'm going to explain for now. You need to install 2 things right here. What are they? You only have the 2 things there, so you need to open them up and figure out where to put them. That is so slick looking. Turn it around. Flip it. Oh my god, yeah. Bro, this dude wanted a liquid cooler for his i3. It's got a little bit of weight to it. i3 12100F. Open the socket. Looks around in confusion. You're installing the processor now. So you might need a little more context. I don't know. Yeah. Exactly. And you can push that arm even, oh wow, never mind. That socket's different, or the retention mechanism. It used to be when you open this and you open it all the way, because just pop. Yeah, because this was on the other side, the same side as this. But now they're different. So when installing a processor for AMD and Intel, it's kind of the same and different. So you have the words face down. I'm sure you could have guessed that much.
Facing me, yeah.
The orientation of the board. There's also a little divots. Let's see. Oh, on the top there. Try not to touch the inside of that. There's 1,700 pins in there, and if you break one, you're fucked.
All right.
Yeah, just lay it in there.
Stand still, bitch. I swear, I think I'm standing still, bro.
You can drop it from there.
Like that?
Yep. As long as that goes over.
Even though it's bending like that, bro.
Do I actually have to consult the manual? This is a new socket. It should just
unscrew.
No, you don't unscrew
You
that.
think
No. That should just be able to come off. Yep, just like that, all the way down, all the way down.
Are you sure, bro?
Yep, all the way down. Keep going. It's a lot of pressure. People always freak out about this. There you go. So now you can put the cooler on. So you just put it on top. The only thing you have to worry about is the fan connector right here. You'd have to find where it says CPU fan 1, and I've already found it. It's right there. Straight down. That one's off. There you go. Sick. All right. Now the memory. Memory means RAM. Goes for power supply. You're such a troll. All right. These will also go in one way. So some boards, when you're installing memory, some of them you need to push both of these down. If you can see, these are stationary, so you only need to open these top ones. And you're going to be using slots 2 and 4. So here's the fun part. I don't want to tell you what cables to use. You got to figure that out. Oh, the Velcro straps. These will be sick. You'll definitely use these for cable management. Guys, remember Molex? last task here, as long as that's powered on, take the screwdriver and find power switch pins. Find the power switch one and touch those two together with the screwdriver. Let me try. So it was these top two in this corner. Actually, this needs to turn off because we forgot the graphics card. Push it straight down in. All right, and then just plug HDMI from the monitor into that, and then we'll power it on again because I forgot that completely. Oh, and you need to power it with the cable. There it goes. And then all we're looking for is a little screen or a little display there. There it is. Now we need to install the storage. Might as well. The SSD.
Yeah, ready to get used.
Legend.
And to put technical jargon over that. Is that the right side? It might need to be flipped around. Yeah, that side. It looks fine. Maybe. Might be. We'll see if it detects. Oh, snag. Alright, well we're gonna lay this somewhere safe. Usually inside the box, but you didn't have the box, so we'll just lay it somewhere dangerous instead. So, nice guy NZXT always puts in good cable management areas. So this is the white metal thing right here. You hide some cables behind here. Got some straps. These are for SSDs or small hard drives like the one I showed off earlier, wherever it is. They would go here, and then hard drives go down in here. The controller as well. When you're ready to come out of the closet, you'll be able to say, yeah, that was me in this video.
My hand's right there.
That's my hands, bro. Controller behind those blue gloves.
Here I am, Gary. There I am.
Here's a pure fan controller. It requires one SATA, and it can take, holy crap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can take 10 fans. And then these are our ARGB headers. Could go where the third hard drive goes. Might never be used, hopefully. Actually, I'll stuff them in here somewhere.
That's just that got adhesive on there.
Yeah. There it goes. Yep. All right, and then screw in the rest of them.
Man's didn't snap.
Oh, it's good. It's flush. It's in there. Boop. Make sure you get that little notch right there. At this point, I'm doing it because I want to help with the cable management. Trying to figure out where this cable's going to go. So what we're working with on the back so far. What the frig is that? Your SSD is pretty big, so it'll be able to like hold everything.
You holding high hopes for my PC, man.
It's gonna be good. Like this is way better than mine. Oh, I forgot all about that. Oh my god. You can't screw them in because of that. Yeah, you figured it out. There it goes. And took those two screws to get that back. I've got the power.
Okay. Knees like these.
Wait, I think I just had a realization. I didn't plug your graphics card back into like the fans and the power header. Because I was like, wait, shouldn't this be turning on? I don't think I plugged it back in. Okay, turned on. Hi there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I had an OD-ass order, so hopefully they got all my shit in there. What is that thing called? A wallet, yeah. Where's my wallet?
Ever buy a sketchy ass Windows key? Almost there. I'm going. I arrived. All right.
Off the rips, I'm iffy, bro.
It's so
What?
sketchy. Why is
Oh my
why does
gosh.
an Indian accent just raise so much suspicion? Like
Bruh.
we haven't done anything wrong. This is legit Microsoft. Like it has to be.
Bruh, I was safer with the damn robot.
Thanks. You're all done.
Hey. Is it?
Oh no. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh no, that'd be it. Thank you, man.
Go ahead and provide your feedback after the beep.
He was awesome. Very nice. Yes. All right.
So, done with that?
Yeah. Wow, that worked. This is smooth. Nearly max settings on CS:GO. You're playing 300 FPS. This is a competitive shooter I play all the time. Yeah, but this is way better than I play it. Yeah, computer's pretty shit. You need a new one. Yeah, I'll just take it from you. Just take it off your hands. You don't need this. Build another one. This was the practice. Alright, good computer. That is all of the video. Wow, finally I did it. That was a $1,000 computer happening really fast by someone who's never built a computer, and also they're anonymous.